हेलो यश।
हेलो सर, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम गुड। ऐश कर रहा हूँ।
बस ऐश ही तो करनी है सर.
तो करना शुरू कर दो, वेट मत करो।
Yes.
हम्म।
We are reaching to the conclusion of our series, and this is the last episode of the first series. And I would like to thank everyone who has shared their love. The number of views are increasing, number of subscribers are increasing. I hope they are getting uh, what we are trying to make, uh, the possibility, what we are trying to create. I think people are getting there. So thanks for sharing your insights and making it a learning journey for me and everyone who are listening to it. And I think this is a conclusion, and it has to be a blast. So let's not limit ourselves today, and let's share everything what we have. So let me start from the point where we included last time. So last time the focus area was what is point of inflection. So that is where we concluded. So I want you to quickly put some light on it, because I can't correlate how the word is linked to purpose of life or experience of life. So yeah, first of all, what is the meaning of that and how it is that linked in this context?
Okay. So before I come to that, to add to your list of thanks for asking questions.
Mm.
Coming to point of inflection, the term actually is used in maths, calculus to be precise, where it means that this is a point where the first derivative and the second derivative, which is the slope and curvature of a curve, changes. Applying to life is very, very simple, where your immediate objectives and long term objectives both rest. That is the point of inflection in life,
Mm.
which means that before the point of inflection, my life is about me. After the point of inflection, it is about something else.
Okay.
To be more accurate, it is focused on purpose of life.
Okay.
If I say it in a nutshell, at the point of inflection, uh, the context for living changes or transforms from accomplishment to contribution. To elaborate it further, we had a system of brahmacharya, then grahasth, then vanprasth. Vanprasth is kind of retirement. Typically, in those days, by the time one enters vanprasth at 50, he has a family, his next generation is settled, capable. So he will now look at larger purposes than the family itself.
Yeah.
So Vanprasth is was the context. What the purpose is can be different for different people according to their experiences, according to their exposure. But second thing, everybody goes through a point of inflection. It is not possible that in somebody's life it doesn't come. It may come just before the person is about to die. That time, at least, he's no longer thinking about himself. So the point of inflection comes in everybody's life. To consciously bring it on is what we have been doing for last couple of sessions.
Mm.
Okay. Uh, can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Have you ever experienced that life has cheated you? Life has cheated you
Many times.
many times. Wonderful. Life cheats is a conversation, internal conversation, part of self image before the point of inflection.
Yeah,
After the point of inflection, life does not cheat, it only teaches.
100%.
So if you look at the spellings from cheat, if you bring T and CH, if you exchange them, it becomes teach.
Yes. Yeah.
Similarly, before the point of inflection, we are reacting. And after the point of inflection, we are creating.
Hmm. Or acting, probably.
Creating. Huh? Action is also part of creation.
Yeah.
Again, if you look at it, just bring the C from react to the beginning and it becomes create.
Hmm.
Right? Before point of inflection, we are expecting.
Hmm.
After point of inflection, we are accepting.
Hmm.
If I say it in a very nutshell, before the point of inflection, it is a me-centric life that one lives. And after the point of inflection, it is a purpose-centric life.
Hmm. Hmm.
And as you mature with that, the difference between you and purpose vanishes.
Hmm.
You become the purpose becomes you.
Wow.
So that's the importance of. Another thing, if I add, before the point of inflection, we are living in a zone or perception of exploitation. Whether I am the exploiter or I am the one having experience of being
Hmm.
exploited, but the zone is that of exploitation.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the point of inflection, this vanishes. You are in some band with everyone.
Yes.
Any comments or question, or we'll proceed on this?
Yeah. I understood, and it's very beautiful how the whole thing is knitted, and I can feel those changes happening inside me also. If look back at my life, and there were instances where I felt that life cheated me, but now when I see at it, it's always teaching me. Yeah, I can relate to it. And the question what I have is like, just from the summarization point of view, we started from source of conflict, and then we reached boundaries between human and experiencing life, purpose of life, and then coming to this point of inflection. So I can visualize the connection between point of inflection and purpose of life, how they are knitted together. But still, I feel how it enhances my experience of life, or how it will uh, remove the day-to-day hustle uh, I have in my life, like from the source of conflict point of view, and how it will help me in withdrawing the boundaries between which exist between me and someone else. So from that perspective, how we can connect all the dots together, that's my question.
As regard, have you been doing charity sometime?
Yes.
Why have you been doing?
I think it's it's more of a conditioning sometimes, because we learned that if we do charity, we are creating good karma. So one of the purpose is that, and sometimes it's also you get a feeling where you feel like you get connected with the purpose, and then you do the charity. And sometimes it's like you want to make some change, and you cannot be available everywhere, So you find some sources which you think are impactful and you do charity in those organizations. So probably
Okay,
these three dimensions.
interesting, very good. All charity is before the point of inflection.
Mm,
After point of inflection, it is responsibility.
mm,
When
yeah.
you're teaching your children, you're doing it out of responsibility. When you are teaching slum dwellers children, you're doing charity.
Mm, beautiful.
Charity has its origin in quite a few phenomena.
Mm,
One, which we often see, and you mentioned it also, pity.
mm,
दया आती है किसी के ऊपर तो
mm,
करते हैं. दूसरा जो आपने कहा अच्छे कर्म करने के लिए, वो ग्रीड है.
yeah.
तीसरा जो है वो डिजायर फॉर फेम है.
Yes. Ego satisfaction.
ईगो मसाज.
Ego massage. Yeah.
कभी कभी गिल्ट से भी चैरिटी होती है,
Mm, yes.
और कभी कभी फियर से भी होती है.
Yes.
अब ये किसके फियर हैं? मेरे फियर हैं, पर्पज के फियर नहीं है. ये
Yeah.
मेरा ईगो मसाज है, ये मेरा ग्रीड है, ये मेरा इमोशन है पिटी का, ये मेरी गिल्ट है, ये मेरी डिजायर फॉर फेम है.
Mm,
सो अगर आप गिल्ट से, फियर से, डिजायर फॉर फेम से, फियर से, ईगो मसाज, इन सब के लिए काम नहीं कर रहे हो, तो आप सोचो कि आपकी लाइफ का एक्सपीरियंस क्या होगा, आपकी बाउंड्रीज कैसी होंगी, लोगों के साथ रिलेशनशिप्स कैसे होंगे. एक्सप्लेन करने की चीज नहीं. इट इज लिविंग अ लाइफ विद अ पर्पज विदाउट ऑल दोस थिंग्स दैट वी
mm,
लिस्टेड आउट.
mm. So one question, when we say point of inflection, so do we get the purpose of life after point of inflection, or because people can associate themselves with some purpose in life at different stages of the life, but what purpose of life we are talking about, so when does that happen?
वंडरफुल. तो पॉइंट ऑफ इन्फ्लेक्शन से पहले, बिफोर पॉइंट ऑफ इन्फ्लेक्शन, एनी पर्पज इज अबाउट मी. Purposes are there. First derivative and second derivative of the curve, which is my immediate gain and the long term gain. बात जन सेवा की कर रहा हूं, लेकिन लॉन्ग टर्म गोल है कि पार्लियामेंट में बैठना है. इट इज अबाउट मी.
Yeah.
द पर्पज which is there after the point of inflection is from a zone of contribution
Hmm.
or context of contribution.
So is there a possibility that I create a means, let's say I understand everything what we have discussed, and I now create a pseudo purpose of life or a pseudo self image, and I start thinking that I have reached that point of inflection. So what could be the parameters or some milestones using which I can identify that if this is the right, I have actually reached that point of inflection, or I'm still behind somewhere.
Very good. Very good. There are three dimensions of living: thinking, saying, and doing.
Hmm. Hmm.
If there is a difference between what I say and what I do, I'll have conflict in the external world. If I have a difference between what I think and what I say, I'll have an internal conflict. तो शूडो कुछ भी बना लोगे, that internal conflict will remain.
And that will impact your experience of life.
It will.
Yeah. And I was interestingly, I was reading somewhere that when you grow older, your perspective or relative life moves fast. So as a child, your relative life is low. As you reach in your 40s or late 50s, you see that fast. It's in a fast mode. Maybe the reason behind that could be that people are actually just living their life. They are not experiencing. Whereas if you look at a child, they are experiencing every moment of it.
Exactly. Learning every moment, curiosity, all that vanishes by the time you are cynical.
Hmm. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, a very powerful dose, I guess. It's a, it's a,
Thank you for listening, Yash.
no, I'm blessed. I feel blessed, to be honest. I feel I have a lot of gratitude uh, that I have been in touch with people like you all of my life. Whenever I go off path, then there are teachers who are guiding me and mentoring me, and so there is nothing left for me to actually say. I am all ears every time when I'm
Okay.
in front of them. So thanks for sharing your wisdom, and
Wonderful.
I think thanks for everyone who has joined us online and uh, given their love and respect. Thanks.